clean and smooth and shellacked. And
Absolutely. Making sure that when you try on clothes in the dressing room, you don't leave DNA samples in them.
That's right.
Making sure that your denim is not their denim. Leaving those
Although it
cornflake.
could work out well, because if there's a crime across town, they can check the DNA in the pants that you just took off on the other side of town, and then you'll be found innocent because that's where you were. And they have proof.
Does your entire life revolve around crime? We were going down a regular path. But Thug Almighty over here.
You the one
No,
brought
you
up
and them.
DNA.
And
you
I
said you
did.
didn't want, right. So what do they use DNA for?
No, listen, when people
To
are
sample
flaky
stuff.
and ashy, and then when they
Right.
take off something,
Exactly.
and they leave like, what's
So
that? You
there's
got hair
evidence.
psoriasis and
Dandruff.
dermatitis
Yeah.
and stuff, you know, because I watch those commercials where
Exactly.
they got on a black sweater and it looked
And
like
it's
let it snow
snow.
right out there that.
So if somebody says you committed a murder, you can
Nobody's
say
doing
no.
that.
Go
Nobody
across
lives in
town
that
and
life.
check the sweater.
Nobody
There's
lives
my
that type of
dandruff
life.
on it. So then you'll be found innocent.
Well, I'm just gonna say you got your back up, because I'm not gonna ever be accused of a crime.
you can be accused of a crime anytime. I can accuse you of a crime right now.
I'm about to accuse you of something right now, but
Hey, you could accuse all you
can
want.
we pause this?
I'm
any
just
kind of
saying.
way?
You know, you can accuse, but whether or not you found innocent or guilty, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
Johnny
You know,
Cochran.
hey.
So we are talking about shellacking and not leaving cornflakes of your skin in clothes that you try on. And since evidently Dr. Business and I are not the experts in that, we have two experts on hand that can help prevent your DNA being a memory or a part of someone else's future in a dressing room. We have with us
Lovely Reds
of
Lovely Reds Creations.
there we go. I like to tell them.
All natural body products.
Because you leaving that lovely red, they think you're just a stripper. We just want to make sure that they understand.
Wait a minute.
So you got to give them the whole
My kids might watch this.
Right, so the whole
So that is a Lovely Reds Creations of Lovely Reds, all natural body products.
Thank you. There we go. See how we fix it? Because remember who you said next to, Mr. Crime Almighty
Yes.
over here. And we also have with us
Jessica from Alchemist Soaps and Etc., where we take the ordinary and turn it into something extraordinary.
Right now.
Wonderful. So
That ain't a stripper name.
That is
Jessica.
And the
comes to the stage.
Jessica, the alchemist. Not just anybody, the alchemist. So
Come out with a white jacket
we're
on or
glad.
something. And
No, we're not. We're going right back to the body shellac. So tell us a little bit about your products.
Okay, well, I make everything from soap to scrubs, body butter. I make a lot of stuff. Hemp seed body butter, shea body butter, bath salts. My son actually makes candles. We do wax melts. We take care
Wax
of.
smells. Those are the ones where you burn it and then you can rub it on you.
Actually, no, I also make massage candles. That's a
Oh, okay,
massage
that's what
candle.
it is. Okay.
But no, a wax melt is what you would put in the warmer.
In the warmer.
And
got
it's
it.
not something that you actually like.
Yeah. Got it. Got it. And
that's
that
what
I
happened to
do
you.
have. What are you talking about?
You got it mixed
anyway,
up, I
so
guess.
never mind. So we're. I don't know why he on here.
I got burnt. It's like you
So
used
how
the
did
right
you get
product.
started? And Sheena shared with us her assignment and appointment from God Almighty
Okay.
at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
that brought her to rebellion until she relinquished to His almighty power and became obedient.
She was
Did
submissive.
you get struck by lightning to get started? She's
I
like,
didn't
Jesus
get
have to
struck
beat
by
you.
lightning, but I had to ask your son.
God spoke to you a different way. He said, "Take this, my child. He's ashy."
right.
Now
Do
you're
something with
assignment.
So, I mean, I had to get it fixed. As a child, I was always mixing things together. I guess my mom, my grandma took notice of that. My earliest memory is taking Queen Helene's cocoa butter and mixing that with Jergens, cherry blossom.
Yes.
Because I liked how my mama was all about cocoa butter, but then I liked how the Jergens smelled.
That's
So
the first day of school smell. Literally, when I smell Jergens, that's the first day of school smell. Because my mama used Jergens and Vaseline.
Just drench you in it.
And that would be the scent that I had. So even if I'm in the store and I walk past and like somebody would have tried it, or people on Walmart sprayed on the thing, I'd be like, kindergarten. Like, I just get that. Oh, graham crackers. I got it.
Well, my first smell was petroleum jelly mixed with Brute by Fabergé.
That you still wear today. Probably the same bottle that had you using it sparingly.
I never went wrong.
We're going to have to change that. We're going to change that.
we're going to have to
fix
upgrade
that
you in
for
2020.
Yes.
He like his Coyote Wild Musk. High karate. Yes. High karate and allspice.
We're going to have to fix that for you. Definitely.
With a hint of cotton candy.
Yes.
Anyway.
Oh, wow.
So your son was ashy.
And my grandmother took me outside basically and said, okay, we're going to fix this, because they wanted to give him the steroid cream and she was not having it.
What's
So
the steroid cream do?
Basically the
Medically
same,
prescribed.
right.
Okay.
But it thins your skin. If you use it too much, it creates your skin to be thinner, which can create tears and the fischels and all that. So you can't use it long term, or it'll damage your skin.
Okay.
Right. So her suggestion was, let's make him some soap. And she taught me how to do the oatmeal bath. So we went outside, and she was old school. She was
Yes.
from a sharecropping background.
What state?
South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
She's from Scranton. Well,
If
she
you was
was,
gonna
God
say
rest
she's
her
from New
soul.
York, I'm like, what was y'all getting? Honey, that ain't yellow. That ain't pineapple snow.
But no, I mean, she
Okay, South
she
Carolina.
gave me the basics of how to make lye. I quickly learned that, Grandma, there has got to be a better way to do this. We can go buy lye. We don't have to actually make the lye.
Right.
But she showed me how to make soap. And
Okay.
Wow.
from using that soap on him for 3 days, complete
Cleared up
turnaround.
everything.
Complete turnaround. Nothing happens overnight. You have to be
Right.
consistent, and you have to continually use it. But you can't tell that child ever had an issue with eczema. Now he's 11. Now he'll be 12.
Okay.
He's ashy, but it's by choice. At
Got
this point.
it. It's boy ashy.
Exactly.
boy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not problem ashy.
Exactly.
I did take a bath, see?
Right. Smell me, Mom. I smell like soap. It's like, but why didn't you put on
some
any
lotion.
lotion? But even though using the natural soaps, he's really not ashy after the shower. That usually comes after being
Playing
outside and
running around. And,
yeah.
So what's wrong with ash?
says
Well,
greasy.
I mean, it's dry skin. It's dry
Nigga in
skin.
the oil slick. Why don't you try and give it a test ride?
Hey, it may be something that's good or something. I don't know.
No, there's nothing good about dry
I'm in a
skin.
petroleum family, so yeah.
Nothing good about dry skin.
Coconut oil.
Yeah, I'm coconut oil.
Well, that's good because it
Yeah.
penetrates the epidermis of the
Yeah, it
skin.
smells
It
like
doesn't
a
just sit
pie.
on top.
Right.
You always smell like a pie. So, if we sit next to each other and I got on pineapple, you get drunk because you be inhaling pina coladas. I was just saying, yes, that's how I know what you use. Like, see, and he confirmed. Coconut oil. Yes. And Brute.
Do they still make that?
Oh, you know better
No,
than I do.
I really don't.
I would imagine they do.
I think they do.
Really?
I think so.
Because I used to get it as Christmas presents by my parents. You know, when I was like 5 and 6 or whatever. They didn't want me to smell funky.
Brute at 5 or 6 though. That's
yeah,
extreme.
right.
That is.
Oof.
You got acid
had
burn.
Really?
It burned my nose smelling it, so I can imagine what it do on little people's skin. So.
Remind me of my grandfather. He used to use Magic Shave and then the Brute.
Yes.
It's a terrible combination.
We always knew when my dad had left for work because we could catch a nice strong aroma of, I remember his definitely was Old Spice. And then he transitioned to, and I don't remember which order, but Cool Water and Drakkar. Whichever one came first, that and that. And now my father is straight up, he get the cases sent in of the oils that last for like 8 years. You know, somebody in a dashiki and a turban gave to him and stuff, and he be like, "Try this." I'm like, "If you put that on my clothes, Poppy, me and you, that ain't coming out. Like, ain't no magic stick. Don't put that on me. But you need to try it. Just come and see." I'm okay. It's good. That's my dad's old school, so he don't believe in buying $100 bottle of nothing.
Oh no!
When you can get it in a little oil sample for $8,
And it lasts longer.
It's like same thing right there. I'm good. What do you think? I'm nauseous, lightheaded, dizziness. Like I know there's a warning label.
It's working.
I actually think that the oils last longer than the
perfume
that you buy in the store. They're cut with alcohol, so you don't get that $150 spray is not lasting you all day.
Right.
You know, so you're like, but I paid $150 for it. Yeah, it's just gonna last when you walk out the door until the air is gone.
That's it.
So
Right. I'm still cool. I don't want to be shellacked in oils and stuff. I have a natural shine anyway. Nobody in my family actually. We all early. We are early people, and it comes from my dad. So literally, my dad was in a hospital, and I went in. I was like, "Can you see?" I literally walked up to the front desk. I was like, "Can we help you? See anybody look like me?" They was like, "He went right down that way." Like, take the elevator to the second floor. That's where he's going. McDuffie, right? I was like, see, literally, we have this glow about us that's everywhere. So why he want more oil behooves me.
Well, just because it's an oil doesn't mean that it also has to give you that shine.
Right.
Because there's dry oils that's going to absorb into the skin, but not have you looking like you ate a bucket of chicken.
Somebody need to report to Sergeant Major then, because he looks like a Texas oil spill. Shiny. Like I saw the light, shiny.
It's like a new penny.
Yes.
That's what I tell my kids in the morning. Let me lather you up, have you shining like a new penny.
All day. And but I will say this: you only have to shellac one time, because he be gone all day, and he pull up and like broad daylight. Why you got the headlights on? Nope, that's Poppy. Headlights. That's him shining through the car. Daddy's home.
right.
That's all right.
That's it.
How many children you have?
2.
Okay, she got 5.
Ooh, well, see, I have 2 that I actually gave birth to, and then I have 2 semi-surrogates. They have mothers. Their father is the same as my 2 kids' father. I'm like the tag team mom. Whenever they get out of hand, they're older. They're pretty much grown. They're 22 and 18. But I jump in when I need you.
Okay.
So I don't like the term stepmother, because no, when I'm there, I'm all the way there.
Absolutely.
But let's let y'all handle this on the front end first. So
That's so sweet of you.
You plan on having more?
not at all.
She said that before you even finished the sentence.
Not at all.
But why?
Ooh, I'm done.
She said done.
that's
Not
right.
one done, but two done.
I love my little baby, but
Keep you busy.
it's not even that. That joker did a number on my body.
Okay. And you know, that's another thing. You both focus on the external, you know, of taking care of your body. I know that my sister's kids, they all dealt with dry skin. And for me, I do health and wellness nutrition based. You know, so literally when we cut out the dairy and cut out some of the things that were causing inflammation and influencing poor skin cell development, and then she applied that with natural, like now it's so much better. Even their allergies,
Right.
you know, because everybody feels like I'm doing this for the external, but you also have to take care.
You have to take
you know,
care
of the internals. Well,
It's
if you're drinking a
holistic.
lot
You
of
have to do
sodas,
the whole body,
Yeah,
the mind, body, and soul.
my oldest niece, I can tell when she's had chocolate, like literally a piece, because there's always that one sweet chocolate zit that comes up, and I'm like, so what was it? Snicker bar? Tootsie Roll? She's like, dude. I'm like, it's talking to me. I know you. Remember, I was there when you were born. I know your body. So she does everything externally well, but when she gets off of her routine of internal well-being, it comes through her skin.
Yes.
And I tell the people that buy from me all the time is you are what you eat. If you're wanting your skin to be clear, first thing you need to do is cut out sugar, drink more water. I mean, it starts within. You also have to cut back on fried food because eating all those saturated fats and all that grease, you exude it.
It
leaks through your pores.
Right. So I mean, you have to. It's a whole body thing. It's not just let me use this and it's going to clear everything up.
We don't teach our kids to eat proper, to eat the correct way. I think that some parents are so busy, they just, there's snacks in the kitchen, there's this in the kitchen, and then your kids are eating everything. All the sugar that they want, Kool-Aid, But I think that if we taught our kids how to eat better, then the inside will take care of the outside.
It's not even teaching. We are literally, it's what we do.
Right.
Yes.
The way my mom cooked. That she didn't teach me. We just know these were the staple meals in our family.
Yes.
Holidays is when we got these staple meals. And with it being so many of us, it always looked like Thanksgiving in our house.
Yes.
And my father doesn't eat meat. I'm not a meat eater. My youngest niece, literally one day, I was like, Zoe, what do you want to eat? You want chicken? She was like, I'm a vegetarian. And she loves animals. So I was like, what's a vegetarian? Thinking she was mixing up veterinarian and vegetarian. She was like, that means I don't eat meat. And I was like, well, you can eat chicken nuggets. She was like, that's meat. And that's not even real meat.
Bingo.
So no, I don't want it. And everybody looked at me. I was like, I didn't teach her. Like, I didn't tell her that. She just knows. But
at the end of the day, a child will eat whatever you put in front of them.
No. Your child will.
No.
His kids have bread and water.
They're hungry enough.
Well,
they will eat whatever you put in front of them, and you don't get up from the dinner table until you finish everything that's on your plate. And if that means you got to stay there and sleep there and put your head down on the table, eventually they will eat what's on that plate.
That happened to me one time. I took the butt whooping.
Okay, well, that is behind door number 2.
That was me and Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, I took the butt whooping.
My children will be like, okay, we'll just eat it. Yeah. And because we only fed them certain things, that's all they knew. Now, when they went to school and during lunchtime at school, all their little play friends had the Hot Pockets and all this other stuff or whatever. That's something different. But when they came home, it was like, this is all we're eating. So this is all we're preparing. So either you eat or go to bed.
My mom, even though it was a demand that we do that, if the kids eat it and they get sick, like me, I couldn't eat meat. There was no, do it like I said anyway. I would eat it, but you go clean it up because our bodies just didn't respond.
Right.
And as my mom discovered, because she would, if we went to Burger King as a family, Friday night outing when I was a kid, and I got a burger and threw up, we ain't never going back there. They got bad meat. Everybody was fine but me, but I'm the one got the spoiled burger. So we go somewhere else, same thing would happen. After a while, I was like, wait a minute. Maybe she just does it. And my dad didn't.
Tolerate the
so
meats.
it kind of was like, okay, so maybe it's not just her thing. She would make spaghetti. I'm like, Mom, was that bad spaghetti meat? Wasn't nothing wrong with my spaghetti. Because as a kid, I learned whatever I ate, it was their fault. It wasn't my fault. It was bad. So when I ate her food and was it bad meat, Mommy? No, it wasn't nothing wrong with that. So then it was kind of like, okay, well, let me see. And as we pass that gene on, have more of my father's genes, which is why I'm not a meat eater. And then it skipped and, played around with each of us and the grandkids. So now it's very much the way my mom cooks. She'll make spaghetti. Mine won't have meat in it. It would just have vegetables in it.
Okay.
My sisters won't have sauce on it because she's allergic to tomatoes.
Right.
So it would just be in a taco shell. Everybody else would get the regular thing. So it wasn't like you get chicken, you get ground beef, we're gonna take this ground beef and we're gonna make it 5 different ways. I'm going to fry it up. I'm going to take yours out, put it in taco shell. I'm fry it up. I'll put the sauce on it, and then I'm fry it up, and then I'll put the meat in there. So everybody got something different.
But that was because your body reacted negatively to it.
Right, that's what I'm
My
saying.
body, when I was growing up, we had potted meat and hog maws
And that's why you
and
strong
chitlins
today
and
like
all that
you
other stuff.
strong like bull now.
No, it was wrong. My body did well with it. I didn't throw up or anything, but when you know better, you do better.
Right, right.
So now I'm a pescatarian, but if you do something for 21 days, you don't bring it in the house,
Right.
then guess what?
Right.
It now becomes a habit, but now it's a good habit
Right.
versus a bad habit. So when you have
She
children
frowned at us.
that
She
want to
was like-
rebel,
I'm just saying they made you eat like the hog maws
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
my father.
chitlins and
especially
From the
my
rooter
father,
to the tutor.
especially my father,
just
he was
just
all
go get
into
on.
pork and
Just go and
everything
give me that
else.
whooping.
From the snout
Yeah.
to the out.
And as a kid, once again, I didn't know any better, and it was like, this is what we're having for dinner. If you want dinner, this is what you eat.
My brother used to say,
Then,
"Don't eat that. Don't believe him, Sheena. Don't eat that." And I'd be like, "Okay."
well, you had somebody to say don't eat it.
Yeah.
Everybody in my family was eating it, so it's like when you're in Rome, you do as the Romans. But then I learned something. So then when I had my children, it was like, okay, we gonna eat good stuff. Here's some fruits, here's some vegetables. We
Right.
don't want it. Well, guess what? That's what we have.
And that's
Right,
different.
right.
Right.
So you do it for
That is
21 days.
different.
Right.
After that, they now ask for fruits and vegetables, type of thing. So becomes a whole lot better.
That's true.
Train up a child.
Yeah.
They only know what you present
What
to
you
them.
present
And
or
if
what
you
you give
start
them.
early enough, you don't gotta
Yes.
worry about the rebellion.
Right.
At all.
You know, you 2,
Not
3 years
at all.
old, you feeding them good stuff. When they get older, they gonna want good stuff.
Yeah.
They ain't asking for no pig feet if they don't know what pig feet is.
I have a 2-year-old granddaughter. She walks around eating bell peppers. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Did you just go get that?" What,
Like
what
an
is-
apple.
I like it. I'm like, but I was gonna cook with that.
She's like, you gonna make something
Yeah.
else tonight?
And she's just like,
Sure.
like, okay, just eat
Right.
it. Just
there
eat
you
it.
go.
Yeah.
That's good
It's a
stuff.
wonderful
That
thing.
is good stuff.
How can people order your products?
They can go to my website. It is www.alchemistsoapsetc.com. Alchemist is
Nobody
spelled.
know. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say. Nobody don't know alchemist.
She's about to do it.
Alchemist is spelled ALCHEMIST. And that's soaps with an S, etc.com.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
And how can people order your products?
Lovely Reds Creations on Facebook, or you can go on Instagram at She Hasty, Lovely Reds Creations.
Excellent.
Family, don't go anywhere. You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
The
voice of the community.
Excellent. Feel good? You okay? You've been holding your breath all that time.
Just shaking up front and everything. And